Happy Monday, Canterbury. Monday the 14th of December. I'm Andrea Allen and thank you so much for joining us today on Canterbury Live. Well, it is 10 more sleeps to Christmas Eve. Are you ready for Christmas? Well, there's only a few more days left to shopping, isn't there? And it's not all about the shopping though, it's getting yourself mentally prepared to wind down, because as we know, as soon as you start winding down, the bugs can come creeping in and you may find yourself, your body just, going, what's all this about? I'm not getting up in the morning to go to work, so hopefully not for you. In the weekend, we're coming back away from Twizel, and down there for some rowing, and what was that weather? Well, it seems like we were just missing it, but it was quite lovely in some ways, a white Christmas. And now look outside, where has it gone? In the weekend, sadly, we lost an incredible man as far as a comedian. When I smile and I think of him, John Gadsby. He passed away at the age of 62, and I just remember my childhood sitting around watching him and Mick Fowle. Some great comedy there, so all our thoughts are with his family. Ed Sheeran has decided to take a break from social media. Yes, he will be taking a break because he believes he's seeing the world through a screen and not his eyes. And it's actually true. If you think about it for a moment, how many times is the head down on a phone rather than looking out and appreciating what's right in front of us? There you go, some food for thought. Giveaways, only a couple of days to enter. We've got the wonderful tickets from Hoyts because, as you know, Christmas time, there's lots of movies released, and of course a new Star Wars coming up. We enjoyed watching a bit of Star Wars last night with the children, and this wonderful painting from Ira Mitchell-Kirk. It is an original with $1,200 to win. All you need to do is call 379-7100 to Marianne, she's back, or you can go to our website ctv.co.nz to our competition page. Rightio, coming up on today's show, can you get excited about taps? Well, I can. If you see the taps we've got on today, it's a 007 of taps. Casa Ballanterias take us down to Oakley's, and the New Zealand Police, we have Detective Senior Sergeant Scott Anderson here telling us why we shouldn't be Facebooking the criminals. Why would you? But some of you are. And I'm out and finally moving on a trail bike in the beautiful Springfield area. Will I stay on? Of course I will. It's so exciting, so much fun. But first up, food is around us. It is around us all through this time, especially at Christmas. And thank goodness for Nicola Freya giving us some solid sound advice. Not overindulging, are we, Nicola?
No, but it's a time that you're constantly offered food, platters and meals out and things like that. So it's worthwhile just keeping in the back of your mind, do I really feel like this, or am I just eating that because it's being handed to me?
I do that.
Yeah.
Because it's polite.
It's polite, and you don't like to say no, and people have gone to the effort to make something nice, but you've got to have a bit of a plan before you go out of a really nice way to turn something down maybe the second time round.
Well, do you have a tip for that?
Oh, thank you. I tried it the first time and I'm saving for the meal, or
yeah. Saving room for the meal, that's a good one. Because that's actually not a white lie or anything like that. It's actually true. It's true. You don't want to savour it. Yeah. Okay, but as you said, food is all around us and that, so we should be conscious for our family, but also not to miss the day, isn't it? To be in the moment, not overindulge before Christmas Day.
Yeah. So I think you really think about it on the day. Make the plan for your food for the day. Make sure you have breakfast. I think sometimes people think, oh, we're going to be eating a lot today, let's just miss breakfast, and then we don't have so many calories on board. But it's really important to start your day with breakfast, because then you're not getting somewhere at 11 o'clock in the morning and just grabbing the peanuts and the nuts and the chocolates and things because you're so sort of starving. Yeah. So do that. If you're taking a plate somewhere, bring something healthy. So at least if all the other options are unhealthy, you can go to your own plate and
a carrot.
Yeah. And then if you're the person having the meal at your place, if people are bringing something, try and plan it like we've talked about a plate serving before. Make sure you have half the platters full of lots of vegetables and fruit and that sort of thing, and lesser of the meat and the carbohydrate options and that sort of thing as well. So yeah.
Exercise sometimes comes second or third or fourth, maybe fifth place.
Yes.
Around this time.
Often on Christmas Day it sort of slips off the list, and that's if there's a day to do it, then I guess Christmas Day is it. But you can think about trying to be a little bit active on the day if that appeals to you, because you think if you're sitting around all day, you do tend to feel a bit frumpy and
Yes.
uncomfortable by the end of the day. So one thing is if the kids are having a throw around with the ball or a game of cricket or something, get up and play with the kids. Or even research shows, and we've talked about it in the office this year, that sitting down all day is not good for our health. So they recommend that if you're in an office that you get up, every hour and have a walk around the office and that sort of thing. So think of that on Christmas Day too. If you're not going to get out and go for a walk and have your exercise, get up and do those dishes, get up and chat to someone at the bench and have a stand up and a wander around. Just regularly try and sort of stretch your legs, and you'll feel much better at the end of the day for it.
Because you did right, sometimes people go straight from the table to the couch.
Yeah.
And they only get up to get the second course. And then back again.
Yeah.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a bit
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Okay, you did talk about serving size, because
Yes.
that is important, because that word overindulge,
Yes.
but it's also good.
And the food looks so beautiful when you
Yeah.
think, oh, special food on this day, we don't want to miss out, so the plate gets piled high. But go for your vegetables and your salads first. Make sure you get half your plate of that, and then only leave a smaller amount of room for the potatoes and the meat. That would be one thing. The other thing is listen to your body. If your body's telling you, look, I think it's time to stop, then it
out.
probably is. Yeah.
How about sharing about the alcohol? Because I'm not saying everyone drinks alcohol, but it
Yeah.
does go hand. Maybe the bubbles to cheer in Christmas Day,
Yeah.
and especially if it's a hot day.
Yes, if it's a hot day, because alcohol in itself does tend to dehydrate you a bit. So if it's hot as well, the effects of the alcohol can be sort of extra strong. So make sure you have at least a drink of water between each drink. Try and just be aware of how much you're drinking and not to overindulge too much.
Yeah.
And think about the calories in the drinks as well, of course, because they do add to the energy for the day, and you're not trying to overindulge too much in that area as well. Yeah.
And there is low alcohol options now.
Yes.
They're available.
Yes.
I think in the past we go, ugh, or taste awful.
Yeah.
But people, I suppose companies have really embraced the whole thing about low alcohol.
They really have. And the other thing is, of course, if you're having a drink with a mixer, make sure you have the diet version of the lemonade or the Coke or whatever mixer
Yeah, and
you're having.
we've covered that quite a lot. And still people get tripped up about it.
Yeah.
Just actually sitting and being still with your family, surely that must be the most important ingredient at the
Absolutely,
table.
and we know that sharing meals together as a family does our health a lot of good as well. So just enjoy the moment and really have some special time with your family. And if you know someone who's not lucky enough to spend time with their family, invite them along to share it with you.
Yes, I heard a lovely story yesterday. There's a lovely couple that we're friends with, and there's two people that are on their own, and they're bringing them to their Christmas
That's
dinner,
lovely.
because they know
Yeah.
that it's actually a really hard day for them.
That's what
on
Christmas is
Day.
about, isn't it?
At the end of the day, it is.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of brandy snacks. A recipe tomorrow.
Our recipe, we've got a Christmas platter. Yes, and so to bring that along to the Christmas things that you go to. And I guess the big message is, if you overindulge on Christmas Day, don't feel terrible about it the next day. Just get up, have a nice walk, start to eat sensibly. It's really what you do the rest of the year that's most important. Not eating well on Christmas Day, you're not going to suffer a huge weight increase.
Thanks so much, Nicola. And thank you so much for 2015. I'm looking forward to next year. Well and truly, your nutrition hat is there. Bring us through some of these weeks, and with Crater Rim as well.
Yes, look
Good on
forward to
you.
it.
Not a bad bottle to have for Christmas, actually. Crater Rim or two. Rightio. Now, after the break, we are talking about Christmas. It's all about the presents and all the lovely things. We're going on holiday, but don't Facebook the criminals. It's quite simple. Detective Senior Sergeant Scott Anderson joins me after the break. Geez, gangsters coming here today. Detective Senior Sergeant Scott Anderson, to say. How are we doing? Good Merry
Thanks,
Christmas
well,
to you.
yeah, you too.
Yeah, can you believe it? Are you getting time off over Christmas?
We
or?
are, yeah, after Christmas, yeah.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything's nice and smooth, and everyone listens to what you've got to say today.
Well, it'd be nice, yeah.
It'll be nice, wouldn't it? Everyone has embraced, well, not everyone, we're actually social media. So we tell everyone what we're doing,
Yeah,
where
look,
we've been.
It's not a big deal, but it does get highlighted every now and again. You're right, people tell everyone, oh, we're going to Wanaka, we're leaving sort of tomorrow, we'll be away for 3 weeks. Everyone knows that they're going to be away for 3 weeks, but there's things that we can put in place to help protect yourselves.
Yeah, or they're posting photos, and that's only, 30 minutes ago that was posted, so they're down there still. So what can we do then with that, with Facebook, as far as...
Oh, make sure your privacy settings are set, so not all and sundry can see what you're up to. And the majority of our criminals are pretty opportunistic, so them trawling Facebook to find people on holiday are pretty slim, but there's always the opportunity.
They're not that clever? Oh,
some of them aren't that clever. Some of them are.
Some of them are, okay. They might have children that are really clever.
Yes, that's right.
Get your children to do things. We were just talking about something that's so simple, but I've done it, and probably a lot of people have done it. After Christmas Day, there's a lot of boxes, isn't there?
Yeah, wrapping of the loot.
The loot, yes.
Yeah, that you get on Christmas Day, yeah.
So little Johnny could have got an Xbox, and then he may have got a new GoPro, and then we'll put those boxes out for Mr. Rubbishman to collect it. Well, thank you very much for letting everyone know.
Yeah, it's a bit of advertising on the street, isn't it? That this is, look what's in this house. So, people just, the small effort of crushing up your boxes, putting them into the yellow bin and making sure the lid's shut, so you're not telling everyone in the street or whoever's driving around the street what loot is in that house after Christmas Day.
And I guess also a lot of people, in the old days you always knew your neighbours. I don't know if we're that great anymore in some neighbourhoods for actually talking to our neighbours.
Yeah.
Sort of like blinkers on, Mr. Smith's looking at me. But it's good to let them know, isn't it? Especially if putting a bin out.
Yeah, true. Look, that's something the police really want to try and get into the community is, get to know your neighbours, because your neighbours are, they're there to protect you and your neighbourhood. So if you can, well, you should be getting to know your neighbours. So who's away, who's looking after your place, who's clearing the junk mail out of your letterbox over this time. If you have to stop your post, you stop your post. But it'd be great to have a neighbour or someone coming to collect that mail, especially leading up to Christmas. You know how much mail, junk mail you get in the letterbox.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're going away prior to Christmas, make sure someone's cleaning out that PO or your letterbox. And even after Christmas, I'm sure there'll be flyers going around after Christmas.
All those Boxing
Day
sales,
sales.
Yes, oh, yay! Even the mowing of the lawn.
Yep.
That seems like a little thing too, but even just doing the front strip and that, if they could do that for you.
Yeah.
Because that stands out, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
One other thing though with Christmas, you've got with going away, is how about securing your things at home? Like we talked about boxes and things like inside, but you always have your bikes and things and the sheds and things. Yeah,
look, as I said, the majority of our burglars or thieves are opportunistic. So, they might wander onto your property and have a walk around to see what they can grab. So, garden sheds, just get a padlock, put it on your garden sheds, simple things like that. Make sure your gas bottles or barbecues, if you're going away, tuck them away or lock them in your garage or garden shed and actually lock it. So, plenty of people put things in the garden shed but don't lock it. So, just simple things.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, go on.
Nothing too scary. Curtains. Some people pull their curtains when they go away.
Yeah.
Should you do that if they're open or...?
Probably not. You're sort of advertising the fact that you're away. So, if you need to, I think a good idea is leaving your curtains open and having a timer light. So a light in your room on a timer, so it comes on at sort of 8 o'clock or something in the evening and goes off at 10 o'clock at night. So. And
I think I've seen that Bunnings or Mitre 10 and that, all those stores and that, they've got them in that. I think so. Yeah.
Readily available at hardware stores. Yeah.
That's a great tip, actually. Yeah. The biggest thing I think that you've said is, you've given so many things to the children and that, but stamp on those boxes, stamp on the boxes and put them away.
Another thing leading up to Christmas that I really want to try and get out to our people out in the public is when you go Christmas shopping, you'd be a great shopper. But
online,
you're going shop to shop, put your presents in the boot. Don't leave them in the back seat.
Okay, we've got to go, but that's a great tip. In the boot, not in the back seat. Or thank you very much, I'll help myself to it. Have a wonderful Christmas,
you too.
Scott. You take care. Rightio, now it's time for me to hit the trails. Yes, it's my second lesson on the old motocross bike. Will I stay on? Of course I will. Well, it is all on, yes, Adventure Trail Rides. I'm here with Greenville. Today we're going to start things off with kitting me out, as well as meet my partner Brett.
Hi Greenville. Hi Brett.
Because that's what it's about enjoying it not just for yourself, but as a couple, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to get out there and do something together.
Oh, you're a brave man, taking us both on. But anyway, let's start with the gear. I'll let you take control.
Right, you've got a helmet there, which, okay, it's lighter than a road bike helmet.
It
and
is.
it's got a big open area here, so you can got plenty of vision, but good strong mouth guard. So yeah, if you did fall on your face, you're not going to chip your teeth like I've experienced.
Oh, thank you very much for that. For us,
Yeah.
I'll be at the dentist next week. Rightio, so we've got the helmet. I'll put that down just quietly there.
Now, knees, elbows.
Quite important.
They're the joints people do a lot of damage to over the years, knock them around playing sport and other activities. So we have knee pads, which you'll...
They look full on, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're red for you too.
Oh, thanks so much, because I
Yep.
must go faster if I'm wearing red. Safety's pretty important to you though, isn't it, Grenfell?
Oh yes, yeah. Look, you know, we want to ensure that people are still enjoying what they love when they're elderly. You know, there's so many people by the time they get middle-aged, they're carrying so many injuries from their youth.
Okay.
So start it out right, get the right gear, and look after the body.
You all right, listening to that, Brett? Always listening.
Always
That's
open to good advice.
And then boots, I'm seeing the boots here.
Oh, you want to go straight to the boots. I had some
I'm a
elbow
girl.
pads
Not-
for you. Yeah.
Not high heels,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
stilettos or anything like that.
Yeah. Now.
Cool.
Yep. So, leather boots. Come up higher, obviously, so give a bit of shin protection. Good solid sole, so you know if you did kick a rock or that, you're not going to break a toe.
Right.
But they're leather and got ankle support, but flexibility. So you know.
And they look quite stylish as well. The
Yes.
quick release though, still similar to your ski boots there too.
Yep.
To easily
exactly.
get out in.
Yep. And then goggles, gloves. Right.
Rightio.
The accessories to go with the helmet.
Oh my goodness.
And
Love accessories.
And we've just been shopping last week, and we got some
really?
matching riding pants for you to
They're so
perfectly match your
cool.
Suzuki.
Oh my goodness. I feel a little bit spoiled. I should have worn red nail polish though. I'm so sorry I've let you down, Grenfell. Oh wow, things you do. It looks very stylish. Well, I should pop these on. And how are you, Brett? You've got your gear too.
Yeah, looks like pretty much the same.
I think
Brett's
so.
got a box of the same, so
Yeah?
and
Cool.
he'll be in blue.
He'll be in blue.
Blue for-
to
blue for the
red.
boys.
Isn't that lovely? Okay, well, I think we better get changed and then we'll get into it. Very cool indeed. Loving it. It's very cool. So
Right,
shin pads on this underneath.
next,
Yeah.
yes.
So that goes up top. Oh, it's lane.
Left and right.
Oh, that makes it user friendly.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's it. And I've got some hip pads there as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Right. Well, that's nice Suzuki to your matching. Crikey, it's pretty flash, isn't it, with all the bits and... Just lost.
Oh yeah, look, you want to see the blokes, how fussy they are. So your boots, Brett, they've got an articulated ankle. So yeah, a bit more plastic and protection in those boots. So that gives them some flexibility. You put your foot out like that.
Yep.
Stretch it out.
Yep. Oh, that's
Because you-
this. Yeah, they're like golf gloves, aren't they? It's quite cute.
Yep.
Safety first.
Yeah, can you still breathe?
Yeah, I can. Next time I start putting my foot to the pedal, it's all about learning how to drive these bad boys. Fab. In 2016, you will see me actually doing some real riding. It's pretty cool. Right after the break, we meet the 007 of taps. See you soon. Oh, that's a sultry little carol there, isn't it? Okay, to tap or not to tap, that is the question. Tappity tap, tap, tap. We're out to Oakley's. back down at Oakley's with Karen Smith. So next 5 minutes we're going around the showroom. Let's start with the shower heads.
Yes, a lot of people nowadays, Andrea, especially in the master ensuite, will do a his and hers shower. So this is really amazing because you can have your slide showers, one at each end. You've got water blades.
Water blades?
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
Water comes out, you can set them at whatever height. You've got massage jets, which are awesome. So that's great for sports people, or people who do hard physical work.
So set it at the height that you want
Yeah,
it
you
at.
can set them up at different levels.
Excellent.
But wait, there's more. This is the dump shower, and this comes from the ceiling, and so you can really wash your hair amazingly.
So like a rainforest.
Yeah, exactly.
So many options. Okay,
Yeah.
next our challenge is to go look at the freestanding baths. Let's check them out. Karen, I feel like we've stepped into Downton Abbey a little bit. This is a little bit divine, isn't it?
It's fabulous. And you see, a lot of people are renovating villas, and this is where you need to be able to carry on the theme. And this is very traditional, timeless. And I mean, this bath is even called Victoria and Albert.
So there you go.
So
it is
fabulous.
There. It is very royal. Freestanding, got the standing bath on the head. You need to have room though, don't you?
Preferably, yes. And because quite often a bit of water can go sailing over the edge. So yes, I always look at it that you can get a mop around it.
Right.
And also behind the tap as well at the back of the bath.
Well, and the tap is quite incredible. It is
Yeah.
beautiful. We're just teasing about the telephone there, but they are a feature as well, aren't they?
Oh, very much. And what's beautiful about this kind of range, which is Rowan Perrin, is they have everything to match this tap. So they've got heated towel rails, so you've got your modern stuff, so you can actually have beautiful modern type fittings, but they look traditional.
Rightio. It's
Yeah.
on to the toilets. I promise no toilet humour at all for you, Karen, but we are looking at flash toilets.
Yeah, exactly. Nowadays people are actually choosing toilets that are a lot more upmarket, and that is normally a toilet that their guests might go to in their home. So think of a wallpapered wall, a beautiful light fitting, a nice toilet and a nice vanity. So you don't have to have really ordinary things in your guest's toilet. You can make that a really nice room. We call it the powder room.
I like that, the powder room. One of the toilets that you've got here featured, you can actually change the back of the toilet with different glass features.
Basically, you've got 4 different colours to go with your decor. So that's a nice way to incorporate a little bit more colour into your bathroom.
It's neat, isn't it? Just getting that nice little finish. But I am looking at talking about the powder room. You do have your favourite vanities, don't you?
I do.
I've got my eye on it as well. And we finish in style. This is divine, this vanity. Tell us about it, Karen.
Well, this is the sort of thing that I would use, say, in a powder room or in a bathroom as a feature. It's designed in Italy by Felpa, and what you've got to know, it looks beautiful, but it is actually functional as well.
Oh,
so
I like that.
When you touch this front, it comes out, and you're able to store things in it. So that's a great idea.
It is.
And no handles to complicate the front. Also, the tap is really gorgeous. The gooseneck style, the black bowl. And this to me is just a beautiful piece. It's
And
very
that wow
elegant.
factor for your powder room,
Absolutely.
which is important.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a bit of a whirlwind around the showroom here at Oakley, so I think the best thing for viewers to do is pop down, see the team, and pick out your new wear for your bathroom. It's great. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you.
Make sure you go down and see Lisa at Oakley's. She's just a star. Rightio, tomorrow, if you ever wondered where I get my nails done, well, you'll meet my nail technician tomorrow. She is just a treasure, couldn't deal without her. And we have that wonderful recipe from Nourish Her. Fantastic Monday. Enjoy it. See you tomorrow.